Okay, this is a video for Ken, KK4IAD. Just back from my shopping trip. And let's see what goodies we have. And there we have the repeater board. One new HF radio. The second HF radio. One Raspberry Pi 4 Model B, 4 gigabytes of RAM. And one set of connection leads to go between the repeater and the radio. And then for JR EI4HOB, this is your VHF radio for your gateway in Dublin. So I'll be back shortly with more work. Okay Ken, this is the shack for the repeater, and there you can see my Zoom board, which is about 5 years old. There's my Raspberry Pi with a screen, and my duplexer, power supply, and two Motorola radios, which are going to be replaced tonight. And I'll be back with further updates. Okay Ken, this is a little extension box that I got from Sodabeams. Uses the power pole connectors, and as you can see I have 4 power pole connectors ready to attach to this reel of cable and the power supply wires on the Tait radios. So I can't shoot the video and put the plugs on at the same time, so you'll have to trust me and I'll show you when the work is done. Okay Ken, that's the box, and these are the 2 plugs which fit nicely into the slot. And I have one extension cable which will go into the power supply, and this also plugs in here. And of course this end goes into the radio. So on to the next step. Okay Ken, this is the repeater, this is the receiver, the transmitter, the power supply, the duplexer, and the Raspberry Pi with the repeater builder board on top. So we're going to do a few tests. We're going to do D star first. So this is MI0HOZ doing an echo test.
This is MI0HOZ doing an echo test.
Okay. And this is my System Fusion radio. And we're going to connect to the repeater. And we're going to do the same again. This is MI0HOZ doing an echo test.
This is 0HOZ an echo test.
Right, that wasn't too successful. There was a little bit of breakup. So we're going to try DMR now on Novus will focus. Talk group 9990. This is MI0HOZ doing an echo test. And I'm in the wrong slot. I should be on slot 2. This is MI0HOZ doing an echo test. And when you try to do it, it doesn't work. Did I do it right? Let's try it again. This is GB7HZ doing an echo test.
GB7HZ doing an echo test.
So that's all three modes, and as you can see, it's not the best looking repeater, but it works. This is my workbench, and as you can see, it's not very tidy, and I'll just bring you into the shack, and here's my rig, the FT2000, my amplifier, screens, iMac, map of the world, and that's where I do my operating. So anyway, best 7.3s, Ken, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, Ken, we're going to show you now how to set the deviation for DMR. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up my spectrum analyzer, which is cubic SDR. And here we go. Press spacebar, put in our frequency. For my repeater, it's 439.5875. So now it's centered on that. If we need to SSH into the Pi star. And of course I forgot to put on the HZ. Now we do Pi star mmdvm calibrate, and I have to be root, so we'll just do a sudo .s and so press Control or capital D for DMR deviation mode. Press the space bar, and as you can see the waveform here, we'll just widen it out to as far as it goes, and you'll notice here we have a big peak, and we want to bring that down. So we press the T button and keep pressing T. It's going up, so we do capital T, and there we go. You start to see it coming down and down and down, and there is the dip. So that is perfect deviation, 58%. And then what we do is we open up the calculator, and 58 multiplied by 0.95 to take 5% away leaves us with 55.1. So stop transmitting, quit that, and quit that, and if we go to our Pi star configuration, expert, mmdvm host, and we go down to our DMR transmit level, and as you can see I already have it in as 55. So that is the deviation set for transmit. So the next thing we have to do is receive, and we do that in the repeater itself. So many thanks, and we'll see you in the next part.